This is the first time I live somewhere on my own, not with my parents, where I actually have a pantry, but I felt like the builder didn't take advantage of the space, and I wanted to fix that. Hi, I'm Glory B, and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. Well, you'll see when I show you what this pantry looks like, why I thought it's not taking advantage of the space. So I found that at Container Store, they have something in their Alpha section that can take advantage of the space on the inside of the door of the pantry. And actually this thing that I bought, you can actually put it on any kind of door. People have put it on like on a walk-in closet on the inside door, or you open the door to the basement and they put it on there, and all kinds of baskets. The thing is, the instructions that came with it had no English, well, there's no writing, there's just pictures. And the videos I found online were horrible. In fact, people would write comments, and I'm talking about the video from Container Store and the video from Alpha on their own channels, and they were terrible. And people would write comments saying, this didn't tell me how to do this. They made a big deal about how to hang the baskets on the centerpiece. The whole point is getting the centerpiece on the door correctly. So I'm going to show you that in particular. I'll do some fast motion through a lot of it. And by the way, when I filmed the whole putting this together, it was before I had the incident with the loose German Shepherd in my neighborhood that knocked me down a couple days ago. So I'm still sore now, but when I filmed that, that was way before. So let's get right to how I put this together. In this house, I have a really nice pantry, so I'm really excited about this. But in all of the closets in this house, they have these wire things. I've never lived in a house where the closets had these wire things. I can't stand them. They don't maximize the space. Things can fall through them that are small. And you can see all this space where wood shelves would come all the way to the edge. In fact, I'm going to have my linen closet redone with wood shelves that maximize the space. But because of this, I think I'm going to keep these. And I have some bins. Now, the nice thing about these bins is I did go to Container Store. I haven't talked about this yet. So someone was trying to sell me at Container Store some more expensive in the kitchen area bins. But these bins, this one is the sweater bin. Yeah, the sweater bin that comes with the lid. And then I just use the lid for something else. Like I'll take the lid and flip it upside down and put it into the cabinet below the bathroom sink, and then just put cleaning products or whatever on that so that it's not sitting directly on the cabinet floor. It's got some plastic. So this is the sweater bin. They also make a sweater bin that's taller. And then this one is the men's large shoe bin. So it's larger than a shoe bin, but I also have the regular shoe bins that I'm using. And down here I have more. These are more sweater bins. So those were, oh, here's a regular shoe bin. This is some of my cooking utensils that didn't fit in the small cooking utensils drawer. All right, so now there's all this space. So I bought from Container Store a contraption that's gonna hang here. So let's see if I can install this myself. It comes with a center piece that hangs on the top and the bottom of the door. And then I bought a bunch of baskets. I bought too many, but I'll be returning some. The main piece that goes on the door is this piece. Now you can buy this in a kit that has this piece and the hooks that connect it to the door and some baskets, but I wanted to buy them separately, which I couldn't even find online. I had to go to the store to get that. So I bought this piece separately, and the sticker says, so it looks like it's 77 3/4 inches tall. Well, I'll at least put some details below, even if I can't find it online, but I will definitely put the kit. And then this is the other piece I had to buy. This is the over door hook. So it's For the top of the door and the bottom of the door, it has an Allen wrench inside. And then we'll look later at the different kinds of baskets I bought. I was just guessing. I bought more than I would need because I didn't want to come up short, and I'll just return the rest. I never buy this alpha stuff that has to be put together. Nor do I go to IKEA. All it has are pictures. It doesn't give you written instructions, which I like written instructions. So I watched a few videos showing how to install the vertical piece. I know how to hang the baskets on it while it's on there. Oh my gosh. All the videos are terrible, whether it's a Container Store video, an alpha video, or someone else who just left it out. But I do know this is the piece for the top of the door, and this is the piece for the bottom of the door. So let's see if I can figure this out. So for right now, I just hung this piece here, and you saw that I took my measuring tape and made sure it was pretty much in the center. And then this just hangs, and I'm going to tighten it later. So this piece just goes on like this for now into those hooks, but I'll tighten it in a moment. So this piece, I just shows where to pop it in here. It's got double prongs where the top one only has one set. So one here and one here, and I just popped it in, and it's just kind of loosey-goosey under the door. But now I'm going to take my trusty Allen wrench to the top, and I'm going to tighten it at the top, even though they don't show you how to do that. All right, so I've tightened it with the Allen wrench, and now it's not loosey-goosey anymore. It's really tight on there. I don't know why they can't put that into written instructions on the piece of paper that comes with this product. It just doesn't make sense to me. Put it, you're selling it in the United States. The top part is in English, so why not just put it in English? Anyway, nobody shows this. So it tightened very nicely, and now I'm ready to put on the baskets. I took a guess on these baskets. I bought 4 of what they call the large basket. This is the tallest and the widest. So they have some that aren't as wide for even a more narrow door, but I want to maximize the space. So I guessed that I want 4 of these. I bought 2 of what they call the medium. So the medium is 17.5 inches long, and it is 4 inches wide, and it's of course not as tall. Look at it, about 2 inches tall. So I didn't say what the large is. 17 inches long, 5 inches tall, and about 5.5 tall, and about 5 inches deep. And I bought 1 small basket. I don't know if I'll use this or not, but let's see. This one is also 17 inches long, 2.5 inches high, and 3 inches deep. So down here at the floor, because my recycling bin is way over in the garage, I have a bucket here for recycling, and that's pretty much coming out to where the door is. So I don't really want to hang anything right there, but above it I do. So these have hooks here that just hook right into this center post that's now on the door. Can you see that? Let's see. These hooks. So I'm going to put it in fast motion, and let's see what I come up with. All right, so I now realize that what I put in, how I arrange the baskets, depends on how tall the items are that I'm going to put in here. So I'm not going to make you watch all that, but what I'll do is show you once I've decided how it's going to be.
how it looks. So let's just make sure the door shuts. Does make a little noise, but maybe once something's in there, they won't move as much. The good thing is it doesn't really bang on the wall, but some people have bought those little rubber things and put them on the back of the basket or on the back of the door so that they don't bounce. So I might be doing that as well. Well, I have to tell you, I'm so excited about having all this space that I might keep all of the baskets. So, and I can't even decide right now what I want. I'm low on dog food sheets canned. I only have 1 can of beans right now. I'm low on canned goods. The things that I use, I make a delicious homemade marinara sauce, and I use large cans for that, but I think I'm going to keep the large cans in here next to pasta. And I was able, if I put this medium basket on the bottom, I can still close the door. Look at that. And I don't know what I'm going to put in the little shelf. I'm trying to think about, okay, if something was tall, I need to have enough space up here to get something out. And I have, this is what I use for my oats, you know, daily, but then I have a gigantic container of oats in here, which is better in there anyway. I can't decide, but I'm so thrilled because the one thing in this house is there just isn't enough storage. So just the fact that I have all this empty space right now is really making me so happy. So I'm going to stick with that for right now. And I might leave these labels on for a little bit just to remind myself what's a large, what's a medium, what's a small. And I'm glad I didn't get the narrower ones because the door is wide enough, and the fact that the door closes and there's no problem with it, I really like it. I made this delicious Mediterranean sheet pan from, I'll call him my friend, a little more of an acquaintance, Dillon Holmes from Well Your World. And I have leftovers. This is like roasted red pepper and red onion and radishes. Oh my gosh. And my favorite roasted eggplant and asparagus with, this is no added SOS, so no added salt, oil, or sugar. And I made it with quinoa that instead of using water, I use vegetable broth. You can use rice. I will link that in the description box below so you can go check out this recipe. It's really easy to make. It's delicious. I can just reheat it in the microwave, and that is what I'm having for lunch. I finally got around to hanging this picture at the end of a hallway. It's a Thomas Kincaid that my sister-in-law arranged for me to get years ago, Blossom Bridge. And she used to sell these wholesale. It already had a light on it. It was in my previous home. And between that light and then the light on the table, they're both on a timer and so pretty. This is how it looks from the further end of the hallway with the hallway light on. And it's just great. It turns off later at night when I'm actually asleep. Links to things that I showed you on this video are in the description box below the video. Now, if you're watching on a phone or a tablet or other mobile device, to get to the description box, go below the video, and on the right side, there's a little V. Tap the little V. That opens the description box. But now, after I filmed that little clip showing you how to do that, YouTube added one more step. You'll see the word more in bold, and you have to tap the word more. That opens the description box completely, and all the links are down there. If you're watching on a computer, go below the video. On the left side, you'll see the word show more. Click those words, show more, and that opens up the description box. So if you want to see more videos about my move and my downsizing and trying to make my new place take advantage of space as much as possible, tap one of the images on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.